Cheers, it's the Rush Hour Renegade, and now here's your host, the YouTuber. Thank you and welcome everybody to the Rush Hour Renegade and Madden NFL 20 gameplay. We have a special treat for you today, tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. So basically, today was just Tuesday, then Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we have a special treat for you. This is Madden NFL football, but college teams in Madden. How do we get that, you ask? Well, I will tell you. So right now we're on the team select. This is in play now. You can't do this online or in franchise or ultimate team, but you can do this in the play now. I'll show you how you do it. So you go back here. You go over here to share and manage files. Then you go here to download your community. And then it's going to be this one that says CFBM19 Lite. You're going to download that one. What you're going to have to do for it to work every single time, you're going to have to come in here every day and re-download it, because once you get it and you have it in your downloads here and you click it and you hit download with the, or sorry, not download, load with the X button, it will pull it up as NFL teams. You have to redo it and load it, and once it's loaded you can keep your screen up and say you want to keep your game up, or even hit the home or the PC button, put your thing on your home screen. Right now it's the bouncing camera on there right now because you can't see it, but put your thing on the home screen, put your thing on rest mode, and then just open it up to the play now, exhibition play now. Then you go here to custom game, and it's going to be right there. So the teams you have in this file are Miami, LSU, Florida State, Florida, Clemson, USC, Texas, Oregon, and Oklahoma. You have 9 teams, so not all the teams you have. You don't even have Texas Tech, which Texas Tech is in face of the franchise mode. So if you want to play as Texas Tech through a couple of games, then you have to do it. If you want to play these other teams, Miami, LSU, Florida State, Florida, Clemson, USC, Texas, Oregon, Oklahoma. Against Texas Tech, you have to do it in face of the franchise. So that's how you're going to do it. It's a little bit more steps, having to get it, redo it, get it again. But it's not really all that hard to do, even that, because you're just re-downloading the file, going over it, going to that new file, and then loading it up and coming back to the screen. So we are going to be doing the Oklahoma Sooners taking on the Miami Hurricanes. It says Miami, Oklahoma. I just didn't want to have the whole, whole long lineup, whole long list of the whole long title. I didn't want the title to be so long. So people ask, can you do the uniforms. You can do uniforms. The way you do uniforms here is, this is the current away for Miami. There's what the uniforms look like. You have practice, which is the orange and white. You have you could do current custom games, and you can save them. Go into your where you edit your uniform. Say you want your uniforms for an entire season or just a week's game. You know, say that you want to put them in what they're gonna wear for a certain game. You can even label it Texas game, or Oklahoma game, or Florida game, whatever the case may be. You can label it and save it, and even if you re-download it, it will still be saved in there because it's still that same file, still same teams, same roster. It's the 2018 roster. So it's going to have Kyler Murray instead of Jalen Hurts, but you know, it is what it is. So, the jerseys you have is the away, the practice home, the regular home. So, and then the pants, you got the home pants, which is the white, and you got the green. You can't change them, it's only one helmet, but you can do you can change the shoes, the pants, the jersey, and then customize what it looks like. For the Sooners, if we come over here for the Sooners, hello Daniel. Daniel, if you missed the intro, you can go back and watch how I got this up there. So, for the Sooners, you can just go at uniforms. They have, there's your road jerseys, the home jerseys you saw. There's the practice. That's a certain one we have. So, we are going to do the current home for this one. So there you have it. Those are the uniforms for both teams, and let's get started with going into it more in depth. You can't play from any of the college stadiums except for two of the teams have their college stadium in the game, but that's because it's also an NFL stadium. That is the Miami Hurricanes at Hard Rock Stadium, where the Dolphins also play, and the USA Trojans, which is at the Los Angeles Coliseum, where the Los Angeles Rams play. So we're going to play it at, we're going to play it in London. We're going to play it in London, have a college game in London. Actually, we're going to play it in Orlando. We're going to play it in Orlando at the Pro Bowl. So, that's just a set time. You can't change the time for the Pro Bowl. It's an afternoon game, you know, one way or the other, so. Excuse me. So that's how you do it. It's really simple. Even re-downloading it and re-loading it up is simple. Another thing I want to note is that they have taken these uniforms and tweaked them and stuff from ignore this where it says Cowboys and Jaguars. Ignore the AFC, NFC, and the NFL logo and all that. Also ignore the when it says Jaguars or Cowboys. Just ignore that as well. You know, it's not perfect, but at least it gives you some college teams and some of the college uniforms. Some of the uniforms are maybe not precise, but them are. I think the Sooners are pretty on key. So is Miami's. So this is the only team in the state of Oklahoma. There's no Oklahoma State. I don't even think Oklahoma State made the list in some of it. They didn't even make the list in face of the franchise. But for that, you can just play in say football 14 or wait for Grand Champions to come out. They may also have a new college football game coming out now that they have the likenesses and of the players able to do that. So this was a file that was kind of almost like a leak file early on, but at the beginning of the college season, but that was before the player likenesses came available. So this is some of these players are currently still on the team and some are not.
So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time.
I don't know if he's still with Miami or is he in the NFL. I don't know. Marquise Brown, one of the wide receivers for the Sooners, I know he is.
He's so meticulous, isn't he? He really is, and that tells me it's not just a one-time-a-week thing. They work on it all the time, trying to hone that fine.
I really don't know who's in the NFL from Miami or not. So it's gonna be interesting. You know, we get a chance to have it. So you know, when it says Dallas or this on the screen, or they say Dallas, just ignore it. Everything else is gonna have OU's logo or Miami's logo.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
So
they run with Travis Homer, the rookie from Miami, and he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
I know we had a video earlier about this earlier on my channel, but and then we found out it's not going to work the way it is. We're not going to have it. We decided to do it anyways because I found an easier way to do it that I don't know why I didn't think of earlier.
On the opening drive of your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield. How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness?
But yeah, I think it wouldn't have worked even then because of the player likenesses and stuff. So.
For his defense. 2nd and 11. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. And this defensive
so they have there's a defense for the Sooners.
And that's what they've done throughout this season. This is a terrific unit. They play together very, very well, and they don't permit big plays.
You also, since you have Texas in there, you can also do the Red River rivalry. We'll tell you who I'm doing tomorrow after this video, after this game is complete. Oh, that's a nice interception.
Picked off around the 37, and they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
Sooners will take over there.
Tell if that's an interception that rattles the rookie. First drive on the road.
This one is also in Football 14 this stadium.
Centered on, okay, let's get out nice and easy, take care of the football.
So is MetLife Stadium.
You're a youngster, let's not make mistakes early. But now the
so the AT&T Stadium. AT&T Stadium is in the game because of the the kickoff, the Cowboy kickoff, as well as the Cotton Bowl and the Big 12 Championship now. So
now, after the open week, the question is, will Nick Foles be ready to go?
They're you know, and kind of have to ignore them talking about the pro football, but they only should get to hear pro football talk while you're playing a college game, so it's kind of cool. So, you know, it's a little bit, you know, having to deal with that, but
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's called setting the tone right away. It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is.
So yeah, there, you know, there you have it. It's that simple.
You've got to be coordinated and in sync.
I was hitting the button and when they passed you. Keeper.
Someone came to play today.
Here, Keeper controller.
We heard about it all week.
didn't we? Especially when we visited practice. He thought he had a good matchup in front of him, and he's taking full advantage right now.
Murray with a 3rd and long.
Oh, snap.
And he's going to go down.
We're going to have to punt.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense.
Oh, it's going to be too much bounce.
On the board. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And they were intercepted the first time they had the football,
we'll see what happens here.
It's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception.
The turnover starts the first drive for the Hurricanes. Here's sorry. Yeah.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did.
The Sooners pick it up, and the Sooners have it. The second turnover by Miami.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
I think he was down, but
practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever.
And I think it's going to be overturned.
And we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense.
Our first replay, and it is overturned. 2nd and 5.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the fairness he was down before he lost control of the ball, so it'll be 2nd and 5. Miami will still have the ball.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm, and right now they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though.
We have an injured Sooner there. This is not normally the normal stadium I use for the Sooners. I usually use AT&T Stadium, which is the or Houston Stadium, which is the closest, or Kansas City. Either Kansas City, Houston, or Dallas, or even maybe New Orleans. But for Miami and USC, use their stadium in real life, which is in the game.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
So,
well, I want you to know I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film.
Hopefully everybody's having a good day. I know I am on this chilly morning here in Oklahoma.
Set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
It's a pickup of 5. Brings up 2nd down.
Let's see here. It's low for it. I'm gonna keep him in.
Really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles.
2nd and 5. I don't know if he missed his tackle. He kind of missed. He kind of went right past him.
12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real team.
We'll see what happens as Miami picks up the first.
He'll get all the credit, but how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
That first down completion only netted a 3. 2nd and 7.
You could turn off the announcers, but I like having them on there just to see what they do, you know.
But now it'll be 3rd down. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Off play action. Perry.
Oh, come on. We had the pressure coming towards the quarterback.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys.
So we'll see what happens with the Hurricanes, almost the Dolphins.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
And also we have pro rules in this. This is all pro rules. So, pro overtime. Pro rules for penalties.
His pass caught at the 4. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th.
And it also means 2-minute warning.
For any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver.
Up and good.
Going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
For Clemson, you can just choose the Carolina Panther Stadium.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
So, and that, you know, that's
field general once more leading his offense back onto the field. And I guess the question, Charles, is what's the formula for keeping him better protected? Because as we see, the protection, it struggled.
And normally what you get is renewed determination.
Whatever, they just need to get some.
That usually sparks people. Hey, we can't let this happen anymore. They take it personally.
Improve on that.
He's not supposed to be.
I mean, they just need to get better practice.
So maybe they've got to figure out
have practice games. You can't practice with this team.
And we'll see if they can keep him off the ground now.
I don't think you could. I think
across the 35.
the practice you would have is exhibition games like this. And that's really better anyways than just practice because you're not playing against yourself.
He's going to rifle one deep left side.
No, that's an interception.
It is. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 24.
Oh my goodness.
And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
This is the first game I've recorded, but I played other games off recording. So.
Off the play fake. Perry.
Oh, crud.
He's got a man wide open, complete. It's a big play for the Cowboys.
I bet this will be difficult battle.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game.
Okay.
So the big play changes the complexion.
I don't know what happened yesterday.
First and 10, just outside the 30. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there.
I don't know what happened yesterday, but
no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
there was another video on this on YouTube on how to get these teams from Sports Gamers YouTube channel.
19.
Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about.
3-0 after one on EA
I'm glad you're okay, Daniel, on what happened. So
in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
It took me a while to figure out what.
That
took me.
Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16.
Yeah, it took me a while to figure out what. Not figured out. I do apologize for being like that. It just took me a while to figure it out. Oh snap!
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Give
first and goal.
14 on that one and a 1st down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Oh, crap.
He will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys, they push out in front first.
Come on, Sinners.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
This will be fielded at the 6.
Now we passed the 35, past the 30.
To the 33-yard
Announcer's derp.
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get
it's not perfect, but yeah, they do say like Jaguars and stuff like that, but that's
it is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So we have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
Yeah. I just ignore it, you know.
Murray now on first down.
Whoa, I almost read an interception. But I was trying to get the pass off so I wouldn't get sacked.
Well, with that incompletion, let's tap into the useless facts file, shall we? 3 guys.
The useless facts file. Well, that's this matters.
Josh in Buffalo, Kyle in Carolina, Brandon in Denver. All 3 got the win. And Charles, that's the first time in league history that 3 QBs sharing the last name won on the same weekend.
How about that? And I think for Brandon Allen, his first start as well. So not bad.
I think this is a return of college football in video games. This is a small taste of what we'll get in National NCAA game. I hope they use some of the features like what they have in Madden.
Who would you take, the Johnsons, or would you take the Wilsons?
I'll take the Johnsons because I actually remember them playing. But, I'm sorry, you're getting mad at me for that. But none of them ever.
I was pressing the button. I was one to press R1, and he was the one that was, I think, going to be open, and no. Controller decided to be a jerk about it. And
he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football. And now look at this. Big game.
Oh, no, I fumbled it. Good grief. Oh, good grief. Hold on to the ball. Oh, we're going to review this. I think he was down. Hopefully this goes our way.
Let's tip the cap to the defense
here. His name was down. Right about there. Where does the ball come out? Let's listen in.
After reviewing the play, the running on the field is reversed.
Yeah, good. I knew his name was down. Also, the Jaguars head coach is the head coach for the Sooners in this game. Dolphins have the Cowboys, so they have Jason Garrett.
Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray.
The only thing I think is really weird is when you get to USC, it's their former head coach that's the head coach of the Seahawks. That's the weird part.
Looking to throw again on second down. Murray.
Oh, crud. There was nobody open, and I was trying to wait for somebody to open, but the pressure got...
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it.
Too much.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
The only reason why I want to do this game early is simply because... Crud. I may just call this game early if it gets too out of hand. Right now it's still within reach. Yeah, field goal and touchdowns. 2 touchdowns would take the lead, 14-10.
Right now, division leaders: New England, Baltimore, Houston, and KC.
Oh, crud.
If it ended today, the wild cards would go to Buffalo and Indianapolis. You think those are going to be the 6? Probably some shuffling along the way. There will be some shuffling along the way. Maybe more exceeding than in actual teams, because when you look at who's in the wild card hunt right now, Pittsburgh, Oakland, 4-4
4-4. Tennessee and Jacksonville at 4-5. The way teams are playing.
Did I just see that right? That was weird. Can we go back over to which sideline is it? This one here. Look at this on the sideline. They're wearing Texan helmets. I mean, right.
I think all the teams we listed have a heck of a chance of making it to the playoffs.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Okay, let's bring in another quarterback. I want to try something here. That was weird. That's from Malachi. Let's see if I'll probably put Murray back in, but I just wanted to try something because that on the sideline.
They'll run it now out of the gun, and they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
Let's look at the other sideline here in a little bit here. Let's look at the other sideline to see what.
It's been pretty obvious. Last couple plays, these guys been going in the wrong direction.
Offensive line over.
Let's look at the other sideline. The Miami. What? Okay, now let's just look at this. Look at this. Oh my goodness, that is weird. I just see if when you bring in a player from the bench. That's why we're doing this, just to test it out to see if you bring a player on from the bench, is he gonna magically have an OU helmet on, or are you gonna have one player on the field with the Texans helmet and the jersey, and then or it magically changes to the.
And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
I'm like, what is going on with this? That's what I want to know. If you bring in somebody, okay, let's go zoom in. I think it's still Sooners. Oops, that's not it.
Each and every year, don't they?
They sure do, and now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football.
Oh, man.
They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Now here's a pass on first.
Let's look at the replay here. Yeah, he magically comes out from on the bench having a Texans helmet. And magically turns into a center helmet. It's like weird. So we'll put. Whoops. We'll put Kyle Murray back in. I just and he'll come back in after this play. We'll have one more play with Mordecai, but
back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Gets this one to Morris.
That is so weird.
That one a gain of 20 in a
first down. My goodness, that is so weird.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So, I mean, what? Weird. And when they come out out of the tunnel, when they come out of the tunnel, they're all in the same helmet.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do? You got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easy completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. They fake the handoff.
It's like one turns magically into the other.
Got a man. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Oh my goodness, that's just weird.
Gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined
That's just too weird.
yards.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
Now we get the 2-minute warning. Remember I said there was a 2-minute warning, and that's not, unlike college football version, there's not. So, crud.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
They are in Orlando, so they're just sent up the road or down the road or across the street or what, maybe in the same stadium. They have a stadium, I don't know.
A long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Murray.
Oh no. That is not what I wanted to do. Whoops.
Picked off near the 34.
I'm getting better. I'm not. That's only my 3rd, you know, but at least, you know, at least we still got a 2nd half. If we can hold him out of the end zone. Nice tackle there.
Good teams left out in the cold in January.
Yeah, because right now you got Seattle at 7-2,
so,
Minnesota 6-3. They would
hopefully one of these teams will make the playoffs.
the Rams 5-3.
Probably not Miami, but
and whoever doesn't win the East,
maybe you will, or
this is going to be a heck of a battle, isn't it?
definitely Clemson probably will.
On this conference, with every
Miami
team that's
takes time out.
played, maybe even teams that aren't in the conference. If you lose to someone,
Now we'll have our own
they can
playoffs.
knock you out of the race.
Well, the rematch I won in the playoffs between OU and Clemson at some point, as well as the Fred. It's about to be 17-0 if we don't watch out. Yeah, it is. Under a minute left to go.
Operating from the gun. Perry. This will be
Oh man. I'm glad we stopped him.
Stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll get only 2 there.
Why did I see why you would take a timeout here, but yeah.
Is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. From 4 yards
Oh my goodness,
and the Cowboys, they push out in
that.
front further.
Heard a coach talk about those late in the half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off the squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been
Now,
theirs.
there's something I wonder. Let's look in the stands and see what the fans look like. That some are Jaguars. Oops. The question is, some are having NFL stuff that is Jaguars in red and white, but then some have actual Sinners t-shirts on. How'd that happen?
Down the middle. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded at the 6.
Boy, that was a good return. Got 3 timeouts. We can even score a touchdown here and make it a ball game again.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. I think nowhere to escape, and he goes
We'll take a timeout.
Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. As they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one.
Let's see here. Let's run a Hail Mary.
They come up on 2nd and long. And
they're probably pass it to Marquise.
Yeah,
Marquise Brown.
Murray now to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And he bats it away.
Well, we had to stop the clock. What we're going to do is, well, we're going to go back. Oops, to suggestions. Oops, formation. Oops. Concept, no. Play type, there we go. Clock management. Oops.
An incomplete pass.
We're just going to take a knee and take it to the locker room. Try it again in the second half.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And the Jaguars send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Not gonna let them return it, we'll just let this go.
And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Time for
the Dolphins, or not Dolphins, there you go, that's the.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome everyone to this
what is weird
Sports
logo there?
Report. This one is maybe not exactly in the bag yet, but there is definitely a big mountain to climb in this 3rd quarter. The teams are already back out there, so let's not waste any time as we'll turn it back over to Brandon.
It's abbreviated, briefed, compacted.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back
halftime
for
show.
quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will
We'll see what happens here. We need points. And we need points in a hurry.
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession.
Kyler Murray back out there to see what we can do here.
0 points on the scoreboard and a big 3 in the INT column.
So they've got to get him going, obviously, right? So you've got to get him in rhythm.
Oh, if we had them, yeah, that's the first down, but we should be able to break. That was CD Lamb. He's still on the Sinners team in real life.
3, 4, 5 in a row. Now you've got to get your confidence going.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Excuse me.
From the pistol, they run with Anderson. 10 yards on the
That's Rodney Anderson.
2nd down.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block.
This guy's a running quarterback.
He's taken down.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete.
Do you go for it? Or do you punt?
Not only was the call spot on,
I'm going to go for it.
Execution of that defense right there. Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to go for it.
Got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
I decided to go for it.
Murray sets to throw on 4th.
And we got it.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40.
Yeah, we got
Just
it.
a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Throwing right, and that's good.
Yeah, that's not 1st down, but we got it anyways. There's Jason Garrett on the sideline.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now Murray again. Over the middle, complete.
And on first down. Now we're rolling.
Inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Now we're rolling.
I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many
Let's do a half-back draw.
Speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the
Who's
first
in
half, what
the backfield? Brooks.
figured out a better game plan.
They'll run on first down. Brooks. And now they're inside.
Did he get the first down? That's the question. He was
10
just...
yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, now we're going to take Rodney Anderson and run it.
Back to the ground. This time
Oh, Rodney Anderson not moving. He actually lost a yard.
He goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
That's a crucial third down play for the Sooners. Can they convert? They'll need a touchdown automatically here, but they would want it. And they get it. It was to C.D. Lamb. C.D. Lamb. See you later.
An 11-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars get a score closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score.
All right, that was a good score for the Sooners there.
Enough to get it done.
Yeah, that was good right there.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point.
And he got it. Barely made it. Now it's a 10-point game now for this one. This is from Camping World Stadium in Orlando, Florida.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away.
And will they will not kneel it. They will not take a knee.
And he'll get it up to
Will they take it to the 26? That's where the Hurricanes start off with their next drive.
The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you know, you always talk about the
if you went around second on, it's just a lifesaver.
And I think a lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot of that is playing with that emotion and that sense of pride and fire that sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up a lead. You think you got it going, and you also think,
oh man, okay.
Back to the way it was before. You and I both know it's not that easy once you get off the gas a little.
Yeah, they don't want to see
second one we've had
a good first down call.
Second guy and
that last catch short of the mark
gone
by
to
just
him.
a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this defense not giving him anything there.
Hopefully we don't give him a first down here.
Secondary here on 3rd down.
They still would be on field goal range.
From the gun, Perry.
Well, he got the first down.
Out of the backfield, complete. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
We'll see what happens here. Oh, no.
And they're well past midfield,
well,
just a yard or two shy of the
still out of them.
13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
That's dirt for the announcers again. Hurricanes.
Past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Miami Hurricanes.
This one complete on the slant route. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun. Perry. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
I don't think we've had...
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it.
Penalty.
You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. He's going to take off.
We need a fumble.
They corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense.
Finally, we get a sack.
Down he goes.
Oh, and we got an injured quarterback, so we'll have the backup quarterback in there. We'll find out who their backup is.
Works on him. We'll step aside and be right back. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12.
Whoever number 12 is. Don't know who that is, but...
Chance for the backup here to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Only 3 yards there on the completion.
Who is that?
That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. This has been a long...
Who is that in there? Malik Rozier Jr. Okay.
I figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Find out if their quarterback is done for the incomplete. That's good. We needed to hold him to field goal there. We wanted to get the ball worked up points coming up, but
all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And his kick here is good. And that will open the lead up now.
If we get another touchdown, or 2 touchdowns, 21, we'll take the lead.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Based on yard line with 44 seconds to go in this.
A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in.
All right, that's the first down.
The end result, 21 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident.
All right, let's see here. I'm controlling the Sooners, by the way.
About playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're
nowhere to escape, and he
Come
goes
on.
down.
Really?
Now following the
There's the third quarter. We go to the fourth quarter. It's only 10 minutes per quarter. We can do up to 15 minutes, but I thought that's too long. 10 minutes per quarter.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL.
To the final quarter of play.
Sports. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. There's Murray. Got his man complete.
So we got it complete. It'll be a 3rd and
he'll get it down here to
1. We'll run the ball just to get the first down.
But they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
We have all 3 timeouts, which is good.
On 3rd down. It's Brooks.
Did he gain a yard or did he lose? No, he lost a yard.
Up in the backfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Cowboys defense is going to get the football back. So they really
Dolphins, or not Dolphins, Hurricanes get the ball back.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game.
There we go, knock it out.
A number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back.
We're going to get that ball back.
Miracle does occur.
Wait, need to get that ball back.
They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. A throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there, first down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up.
That's what we wanted to do. We want them to lose yards.
To throw on second down. Perry. Thomas has got it, complete. And now look at this, big gain, but a fumble.
There we go. He definitely fumbled it. He was not down. He for sure fumbled it.
That one looked like it was over. I mean,
that was a definite fumble.
And the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
Too late now, we snapped it.
2-score game, so hold on here now. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
Now, last 5.
Defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
I don't care who we pass to, we just gotta get the ball off.
A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
We were throwing from our own end zone.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to
we had to do separation. I mean, we had to get separation.
They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 9. Murray going to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
He had it.
You can tell they
the
were
ball,
hoping
I don't
for a
think
flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motion. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Oh, that was not what we wanted, for sure. Down 2 scores.
Just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
We need another fumble.
Defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive
coordinator
says,
interception.
we're going to call this be who you are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out.
That's what we needed right there.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last
now we've
2,
almost evened up the turnover.
Who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling, and after he's assessed the game film, and only.
That's what Oklahoma needed right there.
That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit. Murray now on first down. They'll rifle this one deep right side.
Oh, it's incomplete. They need 2 touchdowns. We need 2 touchdowns. We have 3 timeouts, too. I want to point it out. We want to say those timeouts.
Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one. But
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We want to save those timeouts.
And we say it all the time, have to be able
we want to save those
timeouts
as long as we can.
They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it,
we'll have to go for it on 4th down here, down 2 scores. At 5-12. So it's either 4 verticals, 4 verticals, or verticals.
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how
we have to get this one.
To throw is Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Dang it.
The Jags come up empty on 4th
We
down.
need them to fumble again.
Inside the 15-yard
We
line.
need that 4th turnover.
Down 2 scores. I guess they
badly.
felt like they needed to go for it. They must have thought they had a play to dial up that they could get it, and it didn't work out.
They must have thought, as you pointed out, they had a play, and they were probably looking at the number of possessions that they thought were left in the game. And down 2 scores, they must have felt like they couldn't risk not taking a shot here and giving up that chance.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard
We still have a
pickup
2-minute
there on
warning.
2nd.
So I'm just probably gonna.
From the gun on 3rd down. Perry. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And I think the ball's out. And the Jags grab it.
Wow, we have another one. A little bit of time left to clock, but
and now 3 drives, 3 fumbles.
What's amazing about it is when we go around and watch practices, how many times do we see them put that sleeve over a football?
oh my, we do not need that pick.
Picked off at the 14.
This is like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that.
They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. So the ball position
now
at
it's
the
like,
3.
wow.
Here's 2nd and goal. 2nd and 3. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
From the gun on 3rd down. Perry. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
Whether you're
Couldn't have that
offense or not, one of the
5th turnover.
West Coast offenses, you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, being rightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So
We still got all 3 timeouts. Got the 2-minute warning. Is there hope? We had to score on this drive for that to happen. Can't have another interception.
What a great way to end a drive. Take it away and set you up.
Oh, good grief.
Escape, and he goes down.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of
2-minute warning.
A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Oof.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow.
No, brother.
You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. Nope. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Oh man, that was it right there. That's gonna do it. That's gonna put this game
That interception will cap off what was
average.
A tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good.
To hold the Senators to 7 points, the Dolphins are pretty good. The Hurricanes, sorry, not the Dolphins.
He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk things over.
Timeout Seniors, that'll be the first timeout of the half.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. Again, it's Homer. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. As they get the
and we want to at least get two touchdowns, so that's why it would be at least by 23. Ah, crap.
He is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue.
No, we're not going to win. We're not even going to get 2 scores. 2 touchdowns. Prince only have 1 touchdown, but that's okay. We bounce back in the next game.
Celebration down on the field for a good, hard,
and that's the ball game. Senators lose 23-7 to the Miami Hurricanes. We have our first college game on the PS4.
Enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each
4
other
turnovers
and being in a position
for the Hurricanes, and they still won it. 5, only 1 more turnover for it. So we've had
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon
9.
Gordon. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
9 turnovers altogether, combining both teams' turnovers. 9 turnovers. Oh my goodness, 9. So I'll do it again. The final score: Miami Hurricanes 23, the Oklahoma Sooners 7. About do it for us today for this episode of Russia Renegade and Madden NFL Gameplay College Edition. We will have another game tomorrow. It will be the Florida State Seminoles taking on the Texas Longhorns. So that's the next game we have coming up tomorrow. So until tomorrow, for Florida State Seminoles and the Texas Longhorns, this has been the YouTuber sign off. Until next time, keep on YouTubing, and we'll see y'all on the next video. Oops, we forgot to do the station identification. Let's pause 10 seconds for stations to identify themselves. You're listening to the YouTuber channel. And we are back here. Thank you for watching. Until next time, this has been the YouTuber signing off. Until next time, keep on YouTube, everybody.